are employees quitting in record numbers? The Great Resignation is something that people, it's not just a term. It's been happening in the marketplace, especially since you know what kind of hit us with a ton of bricks. All right, guys, I'm going to talk about 3 reasons why this may still be happening in some sectors. And of course, there's improvements that can be made on both ends. Stay tuned. Well, this is Mentor Shelley, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally. Guys, why are people quitting their jobs in record numbers still? The Great Resignation in some sectors is still happening. It has slowed down in some areas, but it is still happening in a lot of sectors. Number one reason people are still doing that, they are tired and they no longer want to work in a mentally toxic or physically toxic working environment. I actually did a video earlier, maybe earlier this week or last week, about Amazon employees. Literally, there's they lost 4 employees within the space of a month. And of course, it's based on what's been being reported, that some of those environments are toxic physically, not toxic as far as chemicals, but it's the demand that's being placed on the employees is coming to a head, because in some cases it's killing the employees. It's exacerbating the very essence of the employees, and some of them have died falling off ladders and having an accident with a forklift. So OSHA's looking into some of those things, but it may be an environment where I talked about in another video. I was actually doing a reaction to Ken Coleman's video where the employee literally was physically attacked at a company function, and then another manager the following day also put their hands and attacked another employee. If you're in an environment that is dangerous to your physical health and your mental health, it is time to go. Okay? And of course, it's getting to the point now where employees are tired. Some of these employers need to change how they are dealing with their employees. So that's one of the reasons some of these people are leaving. If 20 people leave in the space of a week, if 50 people come in and 20 people leave, and it has nothing to do necessarily with the work itself, employers, you may want to look into your environment. Something may be amiss. Something might be definitely not be right in the buttermilk, as the country folks would say. Okay? Number 2, they have found another viable opportunity, either in the way of finding another job that pays better and is more accommodating or is more flexible, or because people are giving up dollars to work from home now. Money is not the only motivator anymore, people. Money is not the only motivator. People are leaving jobs that pay more to take a pay cut so they have the convenience and flexibility to work from home. Some people are leaving because they found better opportunity. Some people are leaving because their side hustle has now become their main hustle, because their side hustle, they have built it on the side. So now it has become their main hustle. Number 3, they realize they don't like their job anymore. They've probably quitted for a while, which is coast for a while. And now they don't want to work in your establishment anymore. Whether it be something that you could improve, maybe it's something they need to improve. But at the end of the day, they don't want to work there anymore. And I did say 3, but I'm going to touch on another one. They may be quitting because they don't want to work. Listen, I've seen it on both ends. Sometimes the environment that the new people get into is funky and it stinks. And then there are other times where they come to the company, they don't want to work, so they don't even come back. Back in the day, of course, you know, I'm from another generation. I'm not a millennial per se, but I'm from another generation where when you're actually going to quit a job, you actually communicate that you're going to quit. You communicate. Even if it's to say something, you may not have given the right proper notice, but you at least communicate that you're leaving the folk job. You don't just not come back. People are just not going back anymore because they don't want to work. So the Great Resignation, yes, it may be going on in some sectors. There are some sectors that it's dying down. But at the end of the day, folks, if people want to make a change, they're going to make a change. Because people are doing what they think is best for them at that moment and that time. At the end of the day, if you are going to quit, make sure you have a plan. I'm gonna be working on another video to say, well, before you quit, go ahead and do these 3 or 4 things. So I have some other videos coming down the pike. So guys, if you found this information helpful, or employers, if you're watching this, if you find this information helpful, sometimes it's not you. Sometimes the folks don't want to work. What can you do other than find somebody that does want to work? All right, guys, and of course, if you have questions in regards to this, go ahead and leave a comment below. Or you can go to mentorshelley.com/contact, where you can leave me a voicemail or email message, and I'm more than happy to return those within 24 hours, guys. You know, the Great Resignation is still happening in some sectors. And it's a phenomenon that was created by all of what has been happening in the last 2 years. It's something that it's now giving both employees and employers an opportunity to improve. All right, guys, take care. You have a good one. Bye.